Hello, my name is Meaghan Murphy. I am a freshman here at Massachusetts College of Liberal Arts. I am studying secondary education and English, and I have minors in theater and leadership. I'm also looking into getting my associates in theology from Franciscan University in Steubenville, Ohio. I will do that online though because that's kind of a trek from where I am. All year I have been looking forward for this application to open. I have been preparing my body for all the physical labor and all the uncrustables that it's going to encounter over the summer. On the weekdays, I can be found studying in the library or in the honors lounge or any of the academic buildings or really just anywhere, because as an English major, your work is never done. There is always something to read or write, and I love it. Learning is one of my absolute favorite things. When I have finished my work for the night, normally around 12 in the morning, my friends and I will have a game night or a movie night. We don't really get that much sleep. Aside from not sleeping and studying, I can also be found working at the volunteer center. There I work with 5th and 6th graders on a theater program that I came up with this semester. It is brand new, and we are going to teach them theatrical skills, and then we will put on a play at the end of the year. So that is very exciting. That is happening very soon, actually. On the weekends, I can be found studying some more and doing some more game nights and movie nights with my friends. We are really all about community and how we can build each other up. One Friday a month, I can be found at St. Elizabeth of Hungary's parish, right here in North Adams, Mass, where my friend and I have started a youth group. On Sundays, I teach 8th grade catechism, and man, they have a lot of questions, a lot of really great questions. 2017 was the first time that my parish attended Catholic Heart. We went to Hartford, Connecticut, and we loved it so much that we went back again the next year. And that same year, in 2018, one of my youth ministers was the manager for Groton, Massachusetts, and I asked if I could tag along, and he said, sure, why not? That was one of the coolest weeks ever, because I had already gotten to experience how the campers' life is during Catholic Heart, but now I got to see how the staff lived during Catholic Heart. I think it is so important to have both sides of the situation represented, because as a camper, you get so much out of it that as a staff member you wouldn't get. But also, as a staff member, you get so much out of it that a camper wouldn't get. So both sides have really awesome opportunities. And I was fortunate enough to be able to kind of have a glimpse into the staff world while also knowing what it's like to be a camper. The position of staff was already on my mind. Everybody was talking about it. Some people said that I should apply, and I kind of was on the fence. But once I went to Groton and got to see the passion and dedication that these staff members had for their work, I knew that that's where I had to be. I absolutely cannot think of a better way to spend my summer than touring the United States, going up on stage, professing my love for Jesus, letting the joy that he gives me every single day of my life shine through me with all these new people around me. Everybody there is just fully, shamelessly living their lives for Jesus, just letting it all out and letting Jesus shine through their hearts. And that's the kind of community that I would love to be around all summer long. When I was in Groton, we had adoration. I kneeled on the floor, my hands open wide, with everybody else around me. Mike McDuffie was playing beautifully on his guitar, singing his heart out. Everybody was singing with him, and I just opened my hands. I didn't have any real reason to do it, it just felt right. I felt like I was supposed to open my hands in that moment. When I did that, I felt a weight being placed in my hand, like a plank of wood being spread across, and all I could think about was the cross. I felt Jesus place a cross in my hand, and I lifted my hands up and down to see if the weight would go away. I clenched my fists and unclenched them to see if maybe my brain was making it up, but I wasn't. That was Jesus. He was placing a cross in my hand, and I lifted it up and down to see if it was too heavy. Could I still carry it if I lifted it? And I could. Jesus was telling me that whatever I face, whatever I go through in life, he's going to be there. He's going to help me carry my cross. He died on the cross for me, for you, for all of us. He died on the cross for us already. So whatever burden I have, he's going to help me lift it. Nothing will ever be too heavy for me to carry, because Jesus has already carried it. And at Catholic Heart, in that moment, with all the staff around me, all the campers around me, Mike McDuffie strumming on his guitar, with the music flowing, with the Holy Spirit just piercing all of our hearts, I knew that Catholic Heart was exactly what I needed in that moment. But I may have not have been open to Jesus in that moment if I had not experienced everything that I did during Catholic Heart.
In conclusion, I would love to be a part of the 2019 summer staff because I love Jesus and I'm passionate about service. If you don't believe me, just ask my friends.
We're Meaghan's friends and we approve this message.
Ah!